Dear students, in this video we are going to discuss about another two techniques used for strategic analysis and choice. One is organizational capability profile, another one is strategic advantage profile. Organizational capability profile is to measure the capability of an organization. In the second unit we have discussed about the capability means the ability of an organization to convert or utilize the resources effectively and efficiently in order to achieve the organizational objectives. So the organization needs to identify what are all their strengths or capabilities in their organization in different areas, mainly in the functional areas, like in a financial what is the capability, what they are good at, in marketing what they are good at, HR, like that we are going to discuss about, and assign values to their capability is called as organizational capability profile. For example, if particular factor is organization is very weak in that, so the score will be -5. Normal, so not giving any specific strength to the organization, neither weakness nor a strength, that is score will be given as 0. If it is a major strength for a company, the score will be given as 5. Okay, first they have to identify what are all the functional areas they want to measure the organizational capability. Then in each functional area they have to identify the important factors or the parameters, okay, so for which their capability must be measured, because those are all the critical result areas, so the organization must excel in those organization. Okay, so they can conduct this OCP to measure what is the level of capability of an organization in each functional area in different key result um, areas. Okay, for example, in financial sector the capability profile are sources of funds, whether they are good at sourcing funds and how they are utilizing the funds and how they are managing the funds. So these are all the three main areas under financial capability profile. If the sources of funds, they have excellent sources of funds to generate at lower cost, quickly they can generate, then organization, that is considered as a strength of an organization. Okay, then they will get 5 scores. If they are very weak in sourcing funds, then they will get -5. Okay, either that is giving sorry, neither weakness nor strength, okay, then that will be 0, like that. For each functional area the important aspects identified, the score must be assigned. For example, in marketing functional area, product related, where they have excellent product is a main advantage for them, pricing is main advantage for them, promotional activities whether they are good at it. Okay, then integrative and systematic marketing, whether they are good at it, so depends on the score will be assigned. In operational capability, production system, for example Toyota have an excellent production system, that is their major strength, like that, whether the company have excellent production system, operation and control system in the entire supply chain, or they have a very good R&D system to come up with the innovative products, so scores will be assigned. And personal capability in HR, what is the personal HR system, whether they have a very strong HR system. Then organization employee characteristics, what is the level of motivation, attitude of the employees. Okay, then industrial relations, okay, the relation between a management and employee, so how it is that, whether it is a strength or it is a weakness. Then general management, okay, general administration. Then external relations, public relations, the relation between society and the organization. In organization climate, whether you have a peaceful, participative, encouraging environment, what kind of climate, sometimes the organization culture and climate would be a major strength for the organization. So in all these areas, for each factor whether the organization is very strong or weak or normal. So that has to be analyzed and the scores will be assigned. That will give you a clear picture about what is the capability. So what are all the strength of the organization, what are all the weaknesses of the organization, where the organization needs to focus their effort and resources to improve that. Okay, so this is called as organizational capability profile. For example, I have given examples here. So cash management, Bajaj is best. Okay, that is a major strength for Bajaj. LIC, major strength is centralized payment, decentralized collection. High investor confidence is the strength of Reliance in finance, functional. So like that, I have given examples for in each functional area the company have enjoy the highest high capabilities in each functional area. Every company, not all the companies are strong in all the areas. Some companies have a major strength in a particular area. So that examples I have given for the different functional areas. You can go through that. Next technique is strategic advantage profile. A picture of more critical areas which can have a relationship of strategic posture of the firm in the future. Okay, in the previous organization capability profile, we analyzed all the functional areas and important factors. Okay, whether they are strengths or weakness or a normal. Here we have to identify which functional area gives a strategic advantage to the organization. Whether the finance is giving strategic advantage, marketing is giving strategic advantage, or operational is giving a strategic advantage. Okay, so here functional wise we have to analyze which functional area is giving strategic advantage, or which gives which build a core competency that leads to competitive advantage of an organization to outperform the competitors. Okay, in each functional area that has been analyzed is similar. If it is very similar to ETOP, if a downward arrow marks, that is considered as a negative. Okay, it's not giving a strategic advantage to the organization. Horizontal arrow mark shows a neutral. Okay, not neither has a positive impact nor a negative impact. Okay, upward arrow mark gives a strategic advantage to the organizations. Here operational functions that give production and maintenance excellent and parts components available. So that is the strategic advantage of the organization. Where high cost of capital, reserves and surplus, that is a negative impact. The cost of capital is very high, so that is not giving a strategic advantage for the organization. For like that, for each functional area, the company needs to conduct a thorough analysis and develop a profile like this, whether each functional area is giving a strategic advantage to the organization or not. Okay, in this format, so that it is easy for the management to understand which is giving a strategic advantage, which is not giving a strategic advantage, so that accordingly they will plan a strategy, an action plan, so that they can achieve the best possible results for the organization. Okay, so these are all the organizational capability profile and strategic advantage profile preparation for the organizations. Thank you.